feature presentation.
Driving through some kind of national forest in New Mexico. I think it's really pretty. I love all these big trees. You don't see much of that out here. And Dave and I are switching spots. And Ember is fussing. I'm not sure why. Alright, we are stopping at El Morro
Campground Visitor Center.
National Monument, because Ember is like having a cow back there. She just really wants to get out. Whoa, the closer and closer we get to this rock, the cooler it looks. Yeah. Say hi. 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 Susie. You just want to get out of the car so bad. Alright, let's go explore. Are you okay? You okay, huh?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh my goodness. Come on, you want to go play? A puppy. A puppy? She keeps saying puppy. You think you're gonna see some puppies out here? We're in the natural wild, so there's lots of puppies out here. He wants to go make sure that we lock the car. Yeah, he'll be right back. You gonna play with the dirt? Yeah. Mommy's grounding herself. Yeah, I took my shoes off. You gotta leave your shoes on though. Ember's pooping. Is that why you were crying? Because you had to go poo-poos maybe?
Mama?
Yeah, baby. You poop it out. Sand. Can you say sand? You found a rock? Wait, no, let's poop. Put that down, let's poo-poo. she knows how to play.
No,
Okay.
watch, like this. Tag, you're it.
Ah! I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna get you! Tag! Oh, almost! Tag, you're it! Oh! Get Ember!
Tag, you're it.
Well, we tried. Paint with all the colors of the wind. You're funny! Da, da, da. Get him! Get Daddy! Get Daddy! Get Daddy! Get Daddy! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Oh man, he got away! Oh, he's get Daddy! Get Daddy! Get Oh, you run too fast, Daddy! Why, poop? Poop.
We'll try to eat it.
Yeah, there's some fresh doo-doo over here. And some like big hoof prints. So we see a lot of elk signs on the side of the road. Maybe it's elk. Alright. I'm taking this sparkly rock home with me. This will be my desert rock. Ember won't hold Daddy's hand. She's too busy playing with sand. You silly goofy goober. Whee!
Will your phone fit like right here for a family portrait?
Ooh, that'd be cool. Let's try it out. We don't have any GPS. Where the heck are we? We just passed by a wolf sanctuary. We're on a ranch in Concho, Arizona. It literally feels like the middle of nowhere. Like, there's really nothing out here. We're pretty much an hour away from even something a little decent to, you know, like food or anything. Yeah. But we're at this cute little guest house, which is on 40 acres. Okay? Did I not just say that I really want to have 40 acres out here? So how fun for me to get like a little taste of it. And the host here knows people that I know in Vermont. Like,
Yeah, that's pretty trippy.
that is so trippy. It's funny too because I had a feeling that like like, I was excited to meet this person for some reason, even though she wanted us to call her before we got here so she could give us instructions or directions, and I guess we waited too long to call her or something, so she was kind of irritated with us on the phone, and we both were just like, okay, like, yeah, it's weird, but anyways, I mean, she's still really cool. Like, she's talking about, I asked her the reason why she's out here, and she said because of past lives. She said she's out here because of, like, 4 or 5 past lives that she's had out here in the area. So that's just crazy interesting. And yeah, I'm really excited to look at the stars tonight. We're all excited right now because she has so many. She's Indiana Jones, VHS tapes, Lord of the Rings, Titanic, E.T., Home Alone. David's excited because they have Dune, Contact. Dude, you can totally tell that she believes in. She probably has Tremors. I love Tremors. Oh, look, she's getting a little bit more up with the time. She got some DVDs up there. She was like trying to explain to us how to use like the remote, like to work the TV and everything, and me and David were just like, okay, you know, we're pretty young, we're sharper than that. I am standing on our bed, but look at the sky out here. Oh.
As if to our future selves?
No.
So that we remember what it's like.
What, a VHS tape?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the weirdest sight ever. David is rewinding a VHS tape. It like gave me all the like nostalgic feels. This is literally so exciting. So she actually, the host is a past life regression like therapist, or I don't even know if you can call it a healer, right? And she's a shamanic practitioner. She does like Tibetan healing and just like energy work. And I'm reading her oh no, let's not do that. Reading her little business card that she has out here. But anyways, so she has like all these movies, right? And were we not just talking about in one of the other vlogs, like I think it was the South Carolina Greenville vlog, how David really wants to watch like Predator and Alien and everything. So we never got a chance to watch it, but Predator would be the first that we want to watch, the first one. And we have it here. And we tried downloading it like when we were in Greenville and everything, and for some reason we didn't watch it or couldn't get it to work for some reason. But what else is cool about all her movies over here is that I'm like out of breath because I'm too excited. I'm talking too fast. She has a flubber! This is the best movie ever! But no, she has like a whole bunch of like alien movies or like spiritual movies because she's all into that. She has The Sixth Sense, she has Contact, she has E.T. But then, hey, what'd you guys do with the movies? Oh, no, I did. The Last of the Mohicans, Medicine Man, you know, like some cool Indian stuff. Like, I am so digging all of these movies. She even has Men in Black and The Matrix. This is just cool. Seabiscuit! Amber, why is your hair staticky? What the heck? Yeah, from a tree. Yeah. Are you being little bunny rabbits? Alright, so we had to drive an hour into well, we are staying in Concho, but we drove an hour to Sholo to get some groceries, and we just passed someone's ATV was up in flames on the side of the road, and they had like a fire extinguisher trying to put it out. That was pretty crazy. So change of plans. So we are supposed to go visit some of David's family, surprise his grandma, and see some other people in the LA area first before getting to my mom's house, which is more central. And because of the Southern California fires, we decided that we want to bypass all that. There's going to be poor air quality. We can't really afford any surprises on the way there. So we're going to bypass them and go straight to my mom, which means that we'll get to my mom before Thanksgiving, and maybe we'll be able to do Thanksgiving with her depending on what her plans are, which would be nice because my mom doesn't have any family with her in the area, and my sister's in Korea. Melody's asking for food. Daddy's in the store grabbing food, okay? That means that we're gonna get to California to see my mom the day after tomorrow. Because it's our last night here in Concho, and then we'll just end up getting a hotel tomorrow night, halfway point, and be at my mom's the next day. Exciting! Are you singing a song about washing your hands? Huh? What about your face? You got all kinds of sticky stuff on your face. One's got a carrot, one's got a brownie. How's that brownie? Yum yum? Yeah? Good. Let's see how pretty it is outside. Oh. Look for arrowhead pieces. My dad used to take me arrowhead hunting a lot when I was a kid, and I remember him telling me something about when they have these like smooth grooves, that's where they would chip them. So I just don't know if this is like a natural forming case of these little chips or if this is like a discarded arrowhead, because I keep finding a whole bunch out here. I mean, this is like Indian territory out here. The sun's really bright out here, so I can't tell if my camera's focusing. But see how there's like multiple little grooves on the edge of this thing? Like, yeah. Would that be natural forming? Oops. There we go. So are those natural grooves, or it'd be cool if I could find a whole like arrowhead that's like in complete shape. Are you collecting rocks, Melody? Let me see. Wow.
A buck is a buck.
Yeah. The thing is like the second you look down, you find rocks that look like they could be potential arrowheads, so I really don't know if that means that, like this, if that means that these aren't, because they're just natural forming, or maybe that's really what it's like when you're arrowhead hunting in like Indian territory, or maybe the difficulty is actually finding one intact, and that's the whole point. So this one's a little pointier, has a sharp edge right here. Oh yeah, okay, you got lots of rocks, girlfriend. That looks pretty nice, huh? Could this have been one? I'm trying to get it so the sun kind of reflects the surface so you can tell. That looks pretty neat. Either I'm just picking up a bunch of pointless rocks, or this is prime arrowhead territory. Also, we're next to the petrified forest, and so there's a bunch of petrified wood on her property. I think this is what petrified wood looks like, at least. This is what Google showed me it looks like. And she said something like, it's like 2 million years old or something crazy. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, this is so fun. This one so has to be like a work of art, because look at up here, all these little grooves, like how many chips they like chipped into it, and you can even see like on here. It's pretty cool. I also started finding some like thinner pieces, which I thought were promising. I'm just out here wandering all by myself, still looking for arrowheads. I found this like perfect little heart rock. It's so cute. It's so nice out here. I like really want to get myself like some open space like this. It's just, this is like what I feel like my soul needs more of. Just being out here, you know, it's so peaceful. You're just like with nature and nothing else. I mean, this is like what I've always wanted as a kid. And it's different than like Vermont land, because, you know, we own land back home, but it's like so wooded, and I am like terrified to go out in the woods by myself. I mean, that's part of the reason David and I haven't even searched our property yet, or like we haven't seen the whole 10 acres, because we have the girls with us, and it's just like too freaky to go out there and like prepared in case, like, what if we run into, oh my god, this guy got by me. See, I'm still on edge being out here. There's a cow all the way out there. He scared me. Hi, Moo Moo. I'm just like trying to be aware of my surroundings in case there's like a rattlesnake or something. But anyways, yeah, like I'm way too scared to go run out in the woods. But out here is like enough open space. Like I feel totally fine being out here. Other than that cow freaked me out. But I mean, it's nothing like being in in the woods. Alright, I don't even like, the woods is so crowded, like any chance of escape just sounds like it would be tricky. Out here, I have to run like a motherfucker. Anyways, I'm trying to find like a complete arrowhead, and I'm not. Oh well, I just really wanted to walk out to this, her fence. Looks like there's a road right here. I was wanting to try to get an idea of how big 40 acres is. I just can't really see. She said her lot's like a triangle, so this is the corner end, and then it expands out that way, but I guess I can't really see from here. So nice out here. I freaking love it. So peaceful. Alright, look at some other interesting rocks that I found. This has like 3 perfect little dots in a triangle. And then this is very interesting. Like, do you see the markings on the little white spots? It looks like, I don't know, like some weird snake with suction things. Like, here's the head of it, and then it wraps around. I don't know. Just really weird. Like, this looks like some kind of like barnacle fossil thing. I don't know. That had some kind of like crustacean attached to it at one point. Okay, so this one is my best find yet. Let me get in the sun. You could see they worked on this one for a good minute. It's feels really smooth. It's thin, has some sharp edges. I was getting discouraged because I wasn't finding anything like complete, but this makes me feel like I did a decent job. So I've been out here for a really long time, probably like over an hour. But what I'm doing is I'm looking in the washes here. It's where all the rocks collect, and during monsoon season, when it floods out here in Arizona, the washes will like fill up and carry a bunch of erosion rocks like away with it, and so that's like probably the best area to be looking for them. And that's where I found this one. Well, that's where I'm finding all of them, but yeah, I'm pretty excited about this one. Alrighty, so we left the 40-acre ranch in Concho, and we are making a stop at the petrified forest in the Painted Desert on our way out. So it's, what'd you say, 28 miles? So we're just driving this road. It's taking us to the petrified forest, and the petrified forest is full of trees that are basically fossils now, and they are 200 million years old. Pretty crazy. didn't get to vlog a whole lot of the
Jesus.
Is this worse than the other road?
For some reason, her traction control.
Yeah, it is. It's okay.
No, I mean it's like stuck on off.
Yeah. Okay, that doesn't look good.
We might have to go.
Maybe I'm scared. I don't know if going slow if it's gonna be good.
Well, going fast won't fucking help either.
We just need to get back to normal road. Okay, so what all that was right off Route 40, there was a 40-acre parcel for like 10 grand that I was like, oh, it's like right off the 40, let's just check it out, it's on the way. And so for the most part, there's paved roads like this, and this is in Sun Valley. But like for the last block, it wasn't. It was a dirt road, and this is 4-wheel drive, but I don't necessarily know if we're high clearance. And the like middle of the pathway was just had like brush in it, and it would just freak me out that we were gonna get caught on it. And so then when I was recording, there's just a bunch of shrubs in the pathway because we kind of took a different block to get out of there, and that's what was making the car go. So yeah, it was a little freaky, and I'm glad that we got through it. Yeah, and we don't care for the parcel anyway, so. It's just out here in the middle of nowhere. It was looking all fine and gravy with paved roads and even, yeah, street signs up until we got out there. Then it turned into that as a road.